Guys, Tony the technician here. So my father brought down my engine from Nebraska, and there's nothing wrong with it. We rebuilt it about 8 years ago. It's 350. We had it bored 40 over. We used a lot of parts from this 383 stroker motor that my dad won on a raffle. So the heads are world product SR Torquer heads with the 67cc combustion chamber. The intake manifold as well. It was a Holly Street Dominator. And then the cam and lifters and everything are also from the 383. It's just an RV cam. I don't have the specs on it, but I'm basically going to be replacing the intake manifold and the cam as far as the parts from the 383 stroker. And then I also have a Excel HEI distributor with some jigs, 8.5 spark plug wires. But I'm also going to be switching that out with the MSD ready to run with the Blaster SS coil. And instead of the Holly Street Dominator intake manifold, I'll be running the RPM air gap. And I also bumped up from this Holly 600 carb to a Holly Ultra HP 750 because I'm also going to be running nitrous once I get everything done and tuned. But I'll show you the engine now, show you the things that I'll be switching. I don't have the parts in yet. I've ordered them. So soon I'll be having a video of a shit ton of car parts. But let's take a look at the engine now.
Still got a little bit to do, even though a lot of this stuff isn't going to stay the way it is. I still want to clean it up before I start disassembling. I took the pulley system off. I left the water pump so far in the harmonic balancer. I'm going to be putting a block off plate here, so I'm going to be running the intake fuel pump. These are world products, SR Torquer heads, 67cc. Combustion chamber. Got this kit. I've had it for 8 years on here. This engine's got about 100 miles on it. Got the jigs, spark plug wires. All of it's going to get switched out though. Got the Excel HEI super coil, but this is all getting switched out with a MSD ready to run. All new spark plug wires. Distributor, coil pack, everything. Right now the carb that was on it was a Holly 600, I believe, 600. Not too sure. It's been a long time. We've got a 168 tooth flex plate. I just removed the original starter and I'm ordering a MSD mini starter. This is the Holly Street Dominator intake manifold. I'm going to be replacing this with the Edelbrock RPM air gap. Right now I have an RV cam out of a 383 stroker crate motor. That's where these heads and intake manifold came from also. So I'm going to be removing the cam, keeping the heads, but switching out the intake manifold and the cam. I'll also be doing new rockers and springs and push rods, everything. I'm switching to the retrofit hydraulic roller. So that's all gonna have to be swapped out. But I believe in order to get the new springs in here, I'm gonna have to mill the cylinder heads to fit the bigger spring and then elongate the hole for the push rod, since I'll be running a little bit bigger rockers because these are 1.5. I'm going to be running 1.52 on all the center ones, and then on the ends I'm going to be running the 1.6s. Nothing done to the car yet. I'm going to focus on rebuilding the engine first and then pulling this engine out, and then I'll order my transmission as well. I'm also going to be replacing this oil pan with a 7-quart oil pan. As you can tell, I'm keeping all of these bolts They're all Chevy emblem bolts all over the engine. They're basically everywhere. And then I also got aluminum tall valve covers on the way. What else am I ordering? There's going to be a bunch of stuff that I've ordered that should be here within the next couple weeks. So I should have quite a few videos coming out, or at least one long one, who knows. I'll probably break it down. I was originally going to get the new pulley system to make it look nicer and everything, but I think I just might send my pulley system in and have it powder coated black. I was also going to run an electric water pump, but now that I get to thinking about it, I really don't think I am. So then I got to worry about the electric water pump not having this outlet and running that, and then having a whole new pulley system when the pulley system I have works just fine. And it took me and my dad a while to fab this one up because it had the old V-belt system on it from the 75 Nova it came out of, and this came out of, you know, another one of the Camaros. But we finally figured it all out, so I think I'm just going to send everything in, have it all powder coated, and then just use it. But that's it for now.